The atom and nucleus. You know, atoms of the atom in general is the smallest element particle of any ordinary matter. Inside the atom, you have the central core where you have the nucleus. Uh, in general, the nucleus is very heavy relatively in comparison with the electrons. Uh, and inside the nucleus you have all the nucleons, you have the protons and neutrons, and in the case of neutral atom, the number of protons and electrons are equal. And outside the nucleus you have a cloud of light particles of electrons. These electrons are moving with a certain trajectory. Okay. Here, simply, I want to explain the dimension of the atomic nucleus. As you see, in general, the diameter of any nucleus is about 10 power minus 15 femtometer. Um, the nuclear excitations must be between 10 power 5 and 10 power 8 electron volt. What I mean, if you want to excite, if you want to have some nuclear reactions, the energy must be between 10 power 5 and 10 power 8 electron volt. And you have some transitions during the excitation. You have some transitions between nuclear states. Okay, we talk in details about the nuclear states in the shell model chapter. We talk about the classification of nuclei in each shell. Nuclear structure. As you know, we have inside the nucleus, you have protons, and you have neutrons. In general, proton has a positive, it's a positive charge particle. It has plus E charge. And neutron is a no charge particle. Here I show many many atoms. You have the hydrogen. As you see, in the hydrogen, we have only one proton inside the nucleus. We don't have a neutron. And you have one electron outside. In the case of helium, we have two protons and two neutrons inside the nucleus, and you have two electrons traveling outside the nucleus, and so on. In general, the protons and neutrons, or in general, the proton and the neutron have the same name. We say the nucleon. For example, if we have a nucleus with 5 protons and 5 neutrons, we say we have 10 nucleons. Okay? If we have 2 protons and 2 neutrons, we have 4 nucleons. So, in general, nucleons are a quantum mechanical objects. It's a very, we study the nucleons by the quantum mechanical study. And the spin of the nucleon of proton or neutron is half. The radius of one nucleon equals 10 power minus 15 meter. Nuclide. Any nucleus with a specific number of N and Z is called a nuclide. Okay, any number. For example, here I give you the symbol of any element. It can be calcium, potassium, hydrogen, with a mass number and Z atomic number. All the atoms or atoms of the same element must have same Z. I mean, for example, here we have isotopes carbon 612, we have carbon 613, we have carbon 614. These atoms of the same element. Why? Because we have same Z. Okay? So in general, we classify all the elements in terms of Z. Okay? By the way, the atoms are classified in terms of the electrons. Here, the atoms are classified in terms of the number of the atomic number. Okay? Here I give you simply the example of chloride and lithium. Chloride has a mass number 35 and the atomic number 17, and lithium we have mass number 7 and the atomic number 3. Okay,